Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm still kind of out of breath, excuse me, but I just finished up a very little workout. I just did a short one because I am going to a Pilates class in a little while because my friend Sophie is hosting a Pilates event, like for basically a class of influencers. And I'm very excited for that because I'm gonna be like kind of helping her out in a sense. And yeah, excited for that. So I'm gonna be heading over there probably in about an hour or so. It's 10 o'clock. But I wanna stop at Community Goods and get me, Michaela, and Sophie all a matcha and then get to the studio early because the event is at 1. But I just wanted to get in a little movement this morning just because it does help my blood sugar, and I didn't want to just like sit around and wait until 1 o'clock and like whatever. So I took this easy, and I'll, you know, make the Pilates class like my actual workout for the day. This was more of just like a movement. I don't know. It was just like a short, just get my body, basically just get the blood sugars in check. Honestly, that was the main motive. But I'm gonna go shower. I'm not gonna wash my hair today, especially because I'm gonna go to a Pilates class, but I oftentimes don't like sweat too much during Pilates, so I'm gonna take a shower. I'm going to wash my face, all that, because after the Pilates class, I think I'm going to go to urgent care because I know I've mentioned in a couple vlogs, but a few weeks ago, I wiped out on my porch steps and I landed on my right wrist. And it hurt really bad at the time, but then it didn't hurt that bad. Like, it just felt like maybe slightly tweaked, and then I don't think it even hurt like at all. If it was hurting, it was just like a teeny bit, but nothing crazy. But over time, it's gotten worse and worse, and now it's like kind of swollen. Like, it's right here on this bone. You can see, I don't know if you can see on camera, but in real life, like you can tell, especially in comparison to my other wrist. And I need to go get it checked out because like if it is for whatever reason broken, like I don't want to have a improperly healed bone break and then have it like be an issue for the rest of my life, because like that can happen. So I just want to go get it checked out. It could be a sprain, it could be, you know, like a hairline fracture, or I don't think, I mean, clearly it's not like a bad break because I feel like it would literally be like twisted sideways and like completely immobile. Like this is fine. There's a little bit of pain right here, but any sort of like when I was trying to open a can yesterday with a can opener, that was super painful. Taking a mug to my mouth is super painful, and then like doing dishes when I'm like twisting the pan. So any sort of like, I can't do it, but that type of motion is really painful. And I just want to go get it checked out. So I think I'm just gonna go to an urgent care and see what they want to do about it. But if they don't think it's a bone break, I don't want to get an MRI because then I have to take off like everything, like all my diabetes stuff and whatever. I think, I'm pretty sure that's what an MRI is, right? Is that the thing I got on my head? I know like last year I got an MRI, I think. Is that what I got done? Yeah, on my head, because I had a wisdom tooth infection. I got dry socket after my removal, but it wasn't like presenting normally, so the doctor didn't think it was an infection, so we thought I had some like weird thing going on because my jaw was locked. But anyways, I had to take everything off, and it's just like really annoying. One, because I wear so much jewelry, but two, because I have to take off my diabetes stuff, and it's just like literally a pain in the butt. So I'm hoping it'll just be an x-ray, because then I'll only have to take off like the jewelry right here, which is a lot easier than, you know, all this. So we'll see. But if they think it's like a ligament or something and that it's just gonna heal on its own, like I don't care to know like how, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like if it's not a bone that needs like a cast, like I'll just wrap it up and ice it. So we'll see. But gonna go shower. I need to have a piece of candy because my blood sugar's a little bit low. So let's go together because I made a TikTok about it. I'm not sure if it's posted yet, but I went to Soccer Bit, which is the Swedish candy store. I finally went and I got a bunch of Swedish candy to like make low blood sugars more fun. And it just so happens that I've had like a bunch of low blood sugars the past couple days. And I've gotten to have so much of my Swedish candy. But let's go together and try some because it's been so fun and so yummy. I tried to make a little candy salad, but I did not get nearly enough candy. So then I had to stuff it with things I already had, and it's just like a very sad candy salad. But I've tried most of these. I think I'm gonna have this little licorice looking thing. I don't like this very much. That's so bizarre. The red is the texture of like a Twizzler, like licorice. The white is a texture of like, do you guys remember those like candy cigarettes? It's a texture of that, but the flavor is like the cough drops that look like this. Do you know what I mean? The like Breeze ones or whatever. Not my favorite. Let's try this little candy lip. That one's okay. They're so sticky, like they're so dense. I feel like American candy is like thinner, more gelatinous. This is like solid. But wait, these are so good. These are like to die for, the ones that say Bubs. But this one specifically, the pink ones were good too, but these ones taste like banana. It's definitely bad for my teeth. Okay, let's go shower. Also, before I forget, before I go shower, I need to show you guys this SC collection. Here's like their little card with everything on it. They were so kind and sent me a couple of jewelry pieces. I am actually thoroughly obsessed. Yesterday, I'll go upstairs and show you guys, but I was wearing the fish earrings they sent me. Those are now my favorite earrings. Like I'm gonna be wearing them way too often. I wore them for the first time yesterday. I think I literally posted about them on every social media because I was like, these are the most perfect earrings ever. I've been wanting fish earrings for so long, like actually obsessed. Ow, even just fixing my necklace hurt my wrist, like something's wrong. But they also sent me this gorgeous chain heart necklace. Literally so beautiful. I kind of want to wear it to Pilates. I'm such a jewelry girl, and I've decided like I'm gonna make it a personality thing. Like I'm the girl that wears a lot of jewelry. That's just, I've decided. Like I am the girl that smells really good, and I'm the girl that wears a lot of jewelry, and I'm taking that and running with it because I feel like those are like, I don't know, trying to find me and like see what defines me. And I feel like a bunch of gold jewelry and smelling good and Pilates and everything, like, and reading, like that's me. That's who I am. What was I listening to? Was it a podcast? Gosh, I don't remember. But someone was saying how, it was a podcast, but I can't remember who. That's gonna bother me. But, or maybe it was a TikTok. Yeah, it was a TikTok actually. But this lady was saying how her therapist was saying like, okay, I want you to describe who you are. And the girl started to be like, well, I'm a mom, I'm a wife. And then her therapist was like, no, who you are, not what you do. And she was like, well, I'm like, I forget what she said, but basically like, I'm a soccer player or something. I'm a grad student. And the therapist is like, no, not what you do, who you are. And she was saying how it like stumped her. And I was thinking about it and I'm like, see, I think that's interesting because I think I do define myself by like what I do. Like I'm a dancer, I'm an influencer, or whatever you want to call it, and things like that, versus like I'm empathetic. I'm intelligent. You know what I'm, like, you see the difference? And I think what happens is, like, when you identify with, like, what you do versus, like, who you are, anytime you lose those things that you do, you kind of lose yourself. Like, I remember whenever I stopped dancing and I could no longer say, like, oh, I'm a college dancer or I'm a competitive dancer. I was like, I don't know who the heck I am. And of course I've grown from that because I'm like, well, I still consider myself a dancer, but also, like, I'm so many other things. But for a while, like, when I stopped dancing, I actually really was so like, who the heck am I then if I'm not a dancer? Because it was always like, oh, so she's a dancer. Like, that's just like how I thought people thought of me, and that's how I thought of myself. And when I no longer had that, I, like, didn't know who I was. And I think that goes for, like, a lot of things in life. Like, maybe you identify really strongly, like, within a friendship or a relationship or something, and then, like, you lose that and you're like, well, if I'm not their friend, then who am I? Like, it was always like me and she's this person's friend or whatever. Like, you lose yourself when you lose that, and things in life are so temporary. Like, you can't guarantee you're going to be a dancer forever, but if you are intelligent, you can guarantee you're going to be intelligent forever. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you know, there's, like, medical conditions, but I'm just talking, like, generally speaking. And I've been trying to really work on that, like, who am I? And yeah, I mean, I guess, like, smelling good and wearing jewelry is, like, a little bit of, like, what I do. Like, I wear cute jewelry, I wear good perfumes, but it's also like, it's deep in that. It's like, I am in tune with my personal style, and I am on top of my personal hygiene. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. You guys get the point. I barely had any of my cold brew today, and it's so good. But all that is to say, even though I'm going to Pilates, I think I want to wear this big chunk. Unless it does feel kind of heavy, so if I put it on and I feel like it's going to, like, get in the way of Pilates, I'm not going to wear it. But I also don't know what I should wear. I'm dilly-dallying. I don't know what I should wear there because we're all wearing matching sets and they're at the studio, so I'm going to change there. So I guess I can wear literally anything, so I'm just going to go cozy. Oh, also, last thing before I go shower, I have been reading None of This Is True. I can't remember if I told you guys in the vlog, so if I'm repeating myself, just ignore me, but I know I talked about it on, like, Instagram and Snapchat and my podcast, so I can't remember if I talked about it on here too. But I finished Almond. Oh, I did. Oh, wait, no. I don't know if I did. But I finished Almond. 5 out of 5. Loved that book. So beautiful. I gave, like, a more in-depth review on my podcast episode that went up on, is today the 8th? Yeah, so it went up on the 9th. It's on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you can listen to a podcast, it's there. I talked more about my review on it there, so go listen. But 5 out of 5, it was such a beautiful story. Highly recommend. And I started reading None of This Is True literally, like, 2 or 3 days ago. I'm halfway through. It's getting so good. I really like this author. I will say something I like about Frida McFadden is it's like, this isn't Frida McFadden, but that's, like, an author I really like. Something about Frida McFadden is it's very, like, something is always happening, and it's, like, twisting and turning, and you, like, think one thing and then it's so false and you think something else and that's so false, and it's just, like, this, like, whoa, like, what the heck is happening? And I really love that about Frida McFadden. And this author's very different. It's not so much like that, but it's more like she goes really in depth on the details, like what a person's wearing, what a person is thinking, what the, like, surroundings are. Very, like, in depth, and I really enjoy it. At first I was, like, unsure because I was like, like, how much do I care that this person's wearing this thing or whatever? But then you, like, kind of understand, like, more and more why she's so in depth about certain things, and it's, like, unfolding in a really interesting way. And there's so much right now going on where I'm like, I know that's gonna mean something, but what does it mean? And there's so much that's like, oh my god, I need to know what's happening there. Like, why does she keep bringing that up? Or, like, what's behind that door? You know, like, things like that. So yeah, very, very intriguing. Love this book. I'm so happy to be back on my reading journey. And this just, I want to, like, talk about again because I know I've said it before, but I think I read it in a book actually. But somewhere I saw, you can never be lonely with a good book. And I find that to be so true, because there is nothing at all that I have found in life that shuts my brain off more than a book. It is the only thing that I have personally found where I have no thoughts except the story in front of me. And the story in front of me is other people, like it's a whole world. It's other people's feelings, other people's thoughts, other people's lives that are not my own. And it is the only break besides sleeping, but even recently I'm barely sleeping, and also I'm having crazy dreams. So even sleep doesn't feel like a break right now. Reading is the only thing that gives my mind a break, and it's like the only time where I don't feel lonely. And I find like when I start to overthink and I start to like spiral and whatever, and I start getting in my own head, if I pick up my book and start reading, it's relaxing, it's entertaining, and it's just therapeutic, because I just get lost in another world. And it's impossible to feel lonely because you're kind of not like with yourself, like you're with whatever book you're reading. I just love that quote. You can never be lonely with a good book. And it's just like a quote that I live by as of recent. Okay, now let's go and shower. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a little bit of makeup, and I think that I'm going to, just for self-confidence purposes, literally just some tinted sunscreen and some concealer, blush, and mascara, because yeah, I don't know, my skin isn't like bad right now, but it's also not great. I don't have any like crazy breakouts, but my texture is just a little thrown off. But I do feel like it is on its way up again. I had that flare up a couple of weeks ago from, pretty sure, almond milk, but I haven't had another flare up since, which makes me be like, oh my god, it is almond milk that really messes with my skin. Not that it causes my acne, but really, really irritates it. And I also know dairy irritates it a little bit. Like I can have it in moderation, but like last weekend I got like frozen yogurt, sort of. It was like Greek yogurt, frozen yogurt, and my skin, I didn't get any like crazy zits, but just sort of like I had some like little weird aggravated things going on. So yeah, just been trying to have that in moderation. But also I finally got my Google Nest or whatever, Google Home, I don't know, to work. I got it in PR, I think in like October, and I tried to set it up in my last apartment, but that apartment was literally cursed. For some reason, every time I tried to set it up, it wouldn't connect, and then it would randomly, literally at random times, start speaking Spanish, like out of nowhere. Like I didn't say anything, like it would be silent in my house. Like it's not even like it heard me say anything or whatever. Like it would be silent in my house, and all of a sudden it would literally start speaking Spanish, and it would like be going on for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, what? Literally, what are you saying? Like I, first of all, don't speak Spanish, and second of all, like, why are you even talking? Because like nothing triggered you to talk. And it was so weird. And so I just hadn't set it up because I was like, I must have just like gotten like a weird like faulty one or whatever, or like refurbished that's like not working or something. But I was like just feeling like listening to Drake while I was in the shower, so I was like, let me just try, plug it in, connects right away, works right away. I'm like, why was this so hard in my last apartment? I swear that place was haunted. And like well, okay, maybe not haunted, but I do think that it had some really bad energy in there, because I know other people that lived there, and they were all like literally warning me, being like, that place has some dark energy, like you need to like cleanse your space. And I was like, and it totally turned out to be true. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, did someone hex me? Like, I kind of feel like I've been like cursed. And it freaks me out because I've heard that like the reason why you're not supposed to share a lot of your life online is because it gives people who like want to harm you the ability to like put curses and like spells on you. And that freaks me out, but I think that I have the energy and the power to cleanse that. That's my delusion of the day. I'm so excited because you guys know I love the Say Beauty blush, these ones that I use. And I don't know why, but I've never reached out to them. I think because like I never even bothered really reaching out to makeup companies because I was like, like I'm not like a makeup influencer. Like why would they send me makeup? But then I started wearing makeup more often, and it's crazy because like brands would like see that I wore makeup, and then like makeup brands would like reach out to me or like want me to come to their events or things like that. It's just crazy. Like literally just from wearing makeup online, they like are suddenly interested. But anyways, I was like, why have I never reached out to Say? Because I know they send a lot of influencers PR, and like I literally am obsessed with them. Like I love their blush so much and their mascara and everything. And I reached out, and I think they're sending me like their new blush colors. I'm so excited. Like I think that was the best decision that company has ever made for the company, because I'm going to wear the actual living crap out of those blushes. But okay, just did a little bit of blush. I'm gonna do some highlight too. Again with the Say, like I literally love, but I'm just gonna do some highlight on my nose. I've been doing my highlight like right here. I don't know, like not like that like I used to, literally just like literally on like this part where the sun would hit. I don't know. And then honestly kind of like all over my eyelid, but like concentrated on my brow bone. I feel like it just looks cute, wakes me up. With makeup setting spray. Okay, all dressed. Well, let me put some deodorant on. I've lately been using this Salt and Stone deodorant, neroli and basil. I don't know, just for like a switch up. The only thing I really don't like is like it leaves marks on my clothes when I like take them on and off. If it touches my armpits, I hate that. And also like I don't like when you can see little white dusties in my armpit, because I usually am a men's deodorant user, and I'll use, this is the one I've been using for like about a year now, and I love this one. I probably will go back to this one. I'm just like going through a phase with that one, but it smells good. It doesn't last, well it does actually, that's a lie, it lasts a long time. It just doesn't stop my sweat, but I don't think it's an antiperspirant. I think it's just a deodorant, so that means that it's like doing what it's supposed to, you know? Because not every deodorant is an antiperspirant. But I'm turning on my straightener because I just want to straighten my like baby hairs. They get like stuck to my face. And I like to like straighten them off. Like, can you see? They like stick to my face. And when I straighten them, they like lift. But let me show you what I'm wearing. I just wanted to be cozy since I'm going to be changing. And I don't even know if I will be changing. Oh, there's a hair in my mouth. Back into this afterwards. I might just stay in the set and like put this sweater over top, but I just wanted to be cozy in the meantime. So this sweater I got off of Revolve. I will link it. I forget what brand it is. Does it say? Oh, Lovers and Friends. It's gotten so much cozier with every wear. It used to be like maybe 1% itchy. Not itchy, like I could always wear it, and I'm like super texture issue person. Like that was not English, but if it's itchy, I won't wear it. But it was like 1% itchy, but the more I wash it, the less. Like it just gets comfier and comfier. I just have one button. Underneath, I'm just wearing a Skims tank. I'll link everything that I can. Not sure I can link these pants because they're sporty and rich and they do like drops. So if they're not available, I won't link them. But love these sweatpants, and this matches this so perfectly. And then just some TNA socks. And these are the fish earrings I was telling you guys about. I'll link them. They're insane. I'm so in love with them. Not heavy at all. They're literally like lightweight, like you can't feel them at all. And then you guys have seen all this other jewelry before, but yeah, that's that. I low-key have to get going in a sec. What time is it? Yeah, it's almost 11. So I'm gonna leave soon because I'm going to Community Goods on the way. In fact, I'm gonna place an online order. I booked a trip yesterday. And I'm not gonna tell you where until I go, just for like the element of surprise, make it exciting whenever I do post those videos and whatever. But I decided I just wanted a trip, a solo trip, and thinking about it, I've never really done that. Like, kind of, sort of, but every time that I've like gone to a place, I'm at the very least like going to like there's plans to like see at least one person, or there's like a purpose I'm going besides like just to go. Like I never really, I don't think have ever really just gone somewhere alone. And so I decided I want to go. And I'm gonna take you guys along. I'll vlog it obviously, but I just want to go and kind of just exist and yeah, just like literally just exist and continue life as normal, just like in a different location. My hair is bugging me, please ignore. But I'm excited. I'm going at the beginning of March, so not too far until, like not too far out until it's time to go. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. I'm going to like literally bring all my responsibilities with me. Like everything is gonna stay the same, but I'm just gonna be in a different location, and I just want to reflect and journal and just exist elsewhere. I think it'll be really good for me. And literally everyone in my life is like, please, please go do that. Like everyone's like, please get out of LA, please go and take yourself somewhere that would make you happy and like give yourself a break. Like literally everyone in my life. So I'm like, okay, twist my arm, let's go. Like we're going on a trip. So very, very excited. But placing an order, let me make sure I got this right. Iced and oat for me, iced almond vanilla for Michaela, iced regular milk and vanilla for Sophie. Okay. Check out. Just parked at Community Goods. Well, I'm totally in a no parking zone. But, I don't know why this guy's talking to me. Okay, some guy was just trying to talk to me. I don't know. Wait, that reminds me, you guys. Twice recently, literally twice, on the same street, while I was walking Augie in the morning, I've had two different men ask me on a date. And both times I was so scared for my life. Like, okay. Also, I have tuna fish in this bag because I'm gonna eat it. And I'm scared to leave it in this car, but it's not that hot out. Well, it's not hot out at all, but it's like hot in my car. Okay, I need to go. But basically, I'm gonna wait till these guys actually pull out because they're freaking me out. But both times I was walking and these guys pull up in their car and are literally like, just one date. Like literally both of them, like kind of the same pickup line. And both times I was like, oh no, I appreciate it, but no thank you. And then the first guy was just like, okay, and then left. The guy the other day, he literally was driving slow. I put my headphone back in, but I didn't put anything on because I wanted to hear what he was saying, but I pretended like I couldn't hear him. And as like I was walking, he was driving slow, me locking my door. He was driving slow, like with me, continuing to talk to me, and was like, come on, just one date. Like I just want, like literally begging. And I'm like, I was like, oh no, thank you. Like, like I was so scared because he was following me with his car. It was freaky. And it was literally like the morning, like broad daylight, like other people were out. So I felt like safe, but I was like, okay, scary. But anyways, I have been on such a Drake kick also, you guys. Like, I fully cannot stop. But what I do need to do is not park in this no parking zone. But I'm just running in, hopefully. Although every time I just run into Community Goods, I'm waiting there for like 30 minutes. So we'll see how quick I actually get out. But guys, look at me vlogging in public. I'm trying to be better about this. And because like honestly, who cares? Like literally, who cares? So here's the thing. I have the matcha, but now I have to get it there in one piece, which is the challenge. But here, let me take out mine. I'm gonna buckle it in. And I know that doesn't actually do much, but I'm gonna like keep my hand on it, like, you know, the mom move where I'm like the whole drive. But I think this will be better than if I keep it on my lap. Okay. I made a little car seat for it, and we'll do the best we can to drive nice and gentle, but let's try mine. I just do a matcha with oat milk. That is good today.
Look, I need a hard hit, I need a deep stroke, I need a Henny drink, I need a weed smoke.
Oh, so good!
This happened 1, 2, 3 times too much.
Obviously, I gotta sing Vampire. Let me turn it down, let me have my moment. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart.
High heels on my tippies. Dough, say and Gabbana, that's on my titties. How?
Why do you care so much? Why?
Jam session's over. That felt good. I needed that. I really did. And now I'm stuck behind a FedEx truck. Okay. Okay, guys. We are here. That was such a therapeutic session. I needed that so badly. Me and Michaela came here early and met Sophie. And we put on our sets. We're all gonna have these matching, Set Active sent them over, and Love Honey sent over socks.
I think we should use scissors.
Yeah, I don't wanna.
I have scissors in the front.
Oh, I got mine. I love Love Honey socks are my favorite Pilates socks.
I think my teeth.
That's so bad. Don't do it.
Oh, my mom would yell at me all the
Yeah,
time.
I know Monty's grandma always yells at me.
Cute.
Oh, they're really cute. I kind of
Yeah.
like that they're different.
I like
I
that.
told you
like
guys
that.
it would look good.
Yeah, I like that. I was literally dreaming of the colors together, and I was like, I'm picturing it.
No, it's so good.
Yeah, I like it.
I love pink and red together. Look, Elwood hat, Elwood hoodie, bag is full of goodies. Yay, looking so cute. And then up here we have these, which are so good. Oh my god. We're gonna start. No, you. The Pilates instructor said she doesn't want to kill us. That's why we're all here. We want to be. at urgent care. The event went so good. My hair's spooky. I think I'm gonna put it up. But yeah, event went great, and I am now at urgent care, and I feel ridiculous because I feel like there's a high chance that they're gonna be like, just ice it, like you're fine. But at the same time, like, I don't want to risk it. So we're gonna go in. I'm gonna pop out. Even just like grabbing this bag hurts. I probably shouldn't be using this wrist. It's not even my dominant hand, but I feel like I'm using it every 30 seconds. Okay, let's go see what's up. Home from urgent care. I changed back into what I was wearing earlier because the thought of wearing what I was wearing at urgent care was like really grossing me out. I do need to take a shower later, but it's almost 5. Well, okay, it's 4 o'clock. To me, that's almost 5 because that means it's almost dinner time. But I figured I would just wait till after dinner to shower like I've been doing. But I got this at the event today, so might as well use the water in it. Oh my gosh. This water is bigger than this Hydro Flask. This Hydro Flask is like very small, but it fits in my cup holder, so we love that. But long story short, my wrist is not broken, apparently, which is good news. You know, I kind of sort of figured because there's no like bruising and the swelling's like minimal, so I was like, I just feel like, because when I broke my ankle, it was like, there was no doubt about it. But I thought maybe it could be like, just like a hairline fracture or something. Apparently no evidence of a break. She said I could have just like bruised the bone or something, but gave me a, like, what's it called? Like a splint or whatever that I can wear. I don't want to wear this, you guys. Like, this just feels ridiculous. But I guess if I want my wrist, this is so like embarrassing. Like, why am I icking myself out? I feel really pick me right now. That one person on my TikTok and everywhere actually that calls me a pick me constantly. Actually, I think they're blocked now. But they would have a field day with this one because this is giving pick me. But I don't want it to like hurt forever. So I guess I'll wear it. I mean, I guess I'm just alone right now, so like, who cares? I can't believe I have a splint. Well, I can take it on and off and honestly probably won't wear it much, but look, you can't even tell. Anywho, I feel very overstimulated at the moment. But I also feel like I didn't do any work today, which I did. Like, I posted a TikTok, I was active on stories, I posted a reel. I mean, yeah, I guess I did work stuff today. I just feel like, because I just feel like most days I'm just at home and I'm like editing or something and I feel like productive, and I didn't do that today. But it's 4:22. I have at least 30 minutes until I'm allowing myself to eat dinner because I'm not going to eat dinner before 5 o'clock. Like, I cannot reach that stage of life quite yet. 5 o'clock is bad enough. And Michaela's gonna come over like probably in like a half hour. Because she wants to film a Q&A for her YouTube video, but she wants to film it here because she's in a situation that I've been in before in my life where her apartment just like is so dark and makes her sad, and I'm like, please use my space, like, by all means. So she's gonna come over and do that. So I think I'm just gonna go and do some computer work, and I'm defrosting some shrimp. I'm gonna have literally the most random dinner ever. It's literally like finishing off my grocery dinner. I'm gonna have shrimp like I said. I'm gonna finish the rest of the spring roll in a bowl. Probably, honestly, some cute, no, I don't know. And then I have beans. So it's going to be so random. I'll probably put it in one of these to use these up. Literally so random, but whatever. 2 months ago, or not even. No, not even. I literally got it a month ago. I got it like right after I moved into my house, and it broke. So I have to exchange, like send that out to return that, do an Amazon return, because I ordered the wrong light bulbs, which is proving to be difficult. I can't figure out what light bulbs my light sconces upstairs need, but I did figure out my light sconce down here, and I changed the light bulb, and I was very proud of myself. But yeah, I need to go to Home Depot and just have someone tell me what I need, because this is so cringe. Let me not talk with this hand. But that's tomorrow, and I think I'm going to Pilates at 11 a.m. And now I'm like, what if I sauna'd after? Although one of you guys scared me because you were like, careful, my brother like went into a coma from the sauna, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Oh my god, my stomach's rumbling. I'm cooking up some dinner right now, and it's all doing its thing, but I'm craving a pickle so bad, so I'm going to eat one. I should open this on the cutting board, because every time I open it up, okay, got it. The best ever. Dinner. I kind of have like a dual dinner going on because, yeah, just because I wanted to finish off the spring roll bowl thing I had, so I made a bowl, but then I also wanted a taco, so cheers. Oh, we already lost a shrimpy. Okay, we'll go to this side. Shrimp, taco. I'm all showered and in my jammies. I've been reading / scrolling for like an hour or so. I was mostly reading, and then the last like 15 minutes I was just scrolling on my phone, and it's 9:17 and my thoughts are starting to spiral as they do at night. So I'm gonna go head up to bed. But I wanted to end off this vlog for you guys and not leave it just on a cliffhanger. Giving myself some of this sleepy time tea. This tea tastes a lot better than the other one. I will say the other one knocks me out a lot more, but this one doesn't smell like ketchup like the other one I was drinking does, so that's a good sign. But I love you guys so much. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys so super soon in the next one. Good night.